To stay in the UK with your family for more than 3 years, you have various options. One option is to be chosen from a diverse pool of over 80 job categories in the United Kingdom. These categories encompass thousands of job openings, spanning from arts to commerce to science, each offering high income potential for a fulfilling life. In this video, we'll guide you through this particular route and its numerous facets. We invite our subscribers to join this journey. This pathway allows you to extend your visa as many times as you like by 3 years, as long as you still meet the eligibility requirements. After 5 years, you may qualify to apply for permanent settlement in the UK, granting you the right to reside, work, study as long as you like, and access benefits indefinitely. Additionally, this visa permits you to bring your partner and eligible children as dependents, alongside the substantial salary you will earn and more, all of which we will explore in this video. During our discussion, we'll cover 1. The specifics of this visa, its pathway, and associated benefits. 2. How you can meet all the eligibility criteria for this visa. 3. The comprehensive list of documents required for this visa. 4. The application process for this visa and its cost. 5. How Career Hairdo can provide comprehensive support throughout this journey. Welcome to Career Hairdo and the discussion on getting a job visa in the UK and its benefits. First, let's explore the nature of this visa. It is called the ScaleUp Worker Visa. This remarkable visa provides an opportunity for individuals to work in the UK within an eligible role for a rapidly expanding UK business, often referred to as a scale-up business. The available job categories under this visa are quite extensive, covering over 90 diverse fields. These categories range from roles like marketing and sales directors, secondary education teaching professionals, management consultants, business analysts, librarians, IT project and program managers, and many more. For a comprehensive list of these categories, please refer to the video description where we've provided a detailed attachment. What are the key advantages of this visa? First, you can stay in the UK for 2 years with this visa and have the option to apply for an extension when it expires. Second, you have the freedom to work in your sponsored job for a minimum of 6 months without being tied to a specific employer for an extended period. Third, after 6 months, you have the flexibility to leave your sponsored job. Fourth, study opportunities. You are allowed to pursue studies while holding this visa. Fifth, you can bring your partner and eligible children as your dependents. Sixth, you have the option to take on additional work, including self-employment. Seventh, you're permitted to engage in voluntary work. Eighth, you can travel abroad and return to the UK while holding this visa. Ninth, permanent settlement. After residing in the UK for 5 years and meeting other eligibility criteria, you can apply for permanent settlement, also known as indefinite leave to remain. Let's now talk about the eligibility criteria of this visa. When it comes to eligibility for the ScaleUp Worker Visa, you need to meet the following requirements. First, secure a confirmed job offer to work for an approved scale-up business, and this commitment should last at least 6 months. Second, obtain a certificate of sponsorship from your prospective employer. This certificate will outline the details of the job role you've been offered in the UK. Third, have a job offer to do a job that's on the list of eligible occupations. We have attached the categories to this YouTube description. Additionally, you should be offered a job with a minimum salary, meeting the prescribed threshold for this visa. For example, you'll need to be paid whichever is the highest out of the following 2 options. First, £34,600 per year, the going rate for the type of work you'll be doing. Each occupation code has its own annual going rate from the over 90 job categories attached to the YouTube video. Type in the comment section yours so we can check the going rate for your job in the table of eligible occupations. To make this clearer, if your salary is £34,700 per year, but the annual going rate for the job you'll be doing is £36,000, you do not meet the salary requirement for this visa because you're earning less than the annual going rate for your job, which is £36,000. Moreover, proficiency in English is vital. You need to be able to speak, read, write, and understand English. Typically, you'll be required to provide evidence of your English language skills when submitting your application. What are the documents you will need for this visa? To apply for this visa, you'll need to gather and provide the following documents. 1. Certificate of Sponsorship Reference Number. Your employer will furnish you with this essential reference number. 2. Evidence showcasing your proficiency in English language. 3. A valid passport or any other identity document that confirms your nationality. 4. Information about your job, including your job title and annual salary. 5. The specific occupation code associated with your job. 6. Employer information. Details regarding your employer, including their name and sponsor license number. You can find this information on your certificate of sponsorship. If you haven't received your certificate of sponsorship yet, make sure to request a copy from your employer. In addition, depending on your situation, you might also need to provide financial proof, such as bank statements demonstrating you have enough personal savings to sustain yourself in the UK, unless your certificate of sponsorship indicates your employer will cover your support. Also, if your partner or children are also applying with you, provide proof of your relationship. To add, you will need a tuberculosis test results if you're from a listed country, including Nigeria. Furthermore, you might need to provide an ATAS certificate if your employer specifies that your job involves sensitive research at PhD level or higher. Also, ensure there is an empty page in your passport for your visa, especially if you're from outside the EU or if your EU passport doesn't have a biometric chip. Last, if any of your documents aren't in English or Welsh, you'll need to provide a certified translation. How do you apply for this visa? You must apply online for a ScaleUp Worker Visa. The link to apply is www.gov.uk/ScaleUp Worker Visa/apply from outside the UK. Remember the documents you'll need to apply. As part of your application, you'll need to prove your identity. How you do this depends on where you're from and what type of passport you have. For Nigerians, you will have your fingerprints and photograph taken at a visa application center. This is to get a biometric residence permit. Second, you will need to book an appointment at the visa application center. The center may need to keep your passport and documents while they process your application. During your online application, from the link we identified, once you've started your application, you can save your form and complete it later by signing into your account using the link from your sign-up email. How long does it take to get a decision for this visa? Once you've applied online, proved your identity and provided your documents, you'll usually get a decision within 3 weeks. In case of any delays, such as the need for document verification, interview requirements, or assessing your personal circumstances, for example, criminal convictions, you will be promptly notified. If you desire a faster decision, there may be an option to expedite the process for an additional fee, and this will be communicated during your application. After you've successfully submitted your application, you have the option to cancel your application, although a refund of the application fee is only possible if the UK Visa and Immigration (UKVI) hasn't initiated the processing of your application. You will receive an email containing the decision on your application, accompanied by detailed instructions regarding the subsequent steps you need to take. What's the cost of the visa? When you apply for a ScaleUp Worker Visa, you'll need to have enough money to pay the £715 application fee and pay the healthcare surcharge. This is usually £624 per year. Also, money to support yourself when you arrive in the UK, you'll usually need to have at least £1,270 available, unless you're exempted. You will need to have had the money available for at least 28 days in a row. Day 28 must be within 31 days of applying for this visa. You'll usually need to show proof of this when you apply, unless either you've been in the UK with a valid visa for at least 12 months, or your employer can cover your costs during your first month in the UK, up to £1,270. What are the limitations of this visa? First, you cannot apply for most benefits, public funds, or the state pension. Second, you are prohibited from working as a professional sportsperson, such as a sports coach. How can Career Hairdo assist you in your journey at this stage? With our expertise, we will 1. Assist you in securing a job offer from over 100 job categories through accredited agencies. 2. Revise and enhance your CV to align with accepted standards. 3. Aid in the direct visa application process. 4. Provide a comprehensive overview of the total cost you'll incur. 5. Assist in arranging your flight bookings. Interested individuals for this service should please click on the link in the description below to fill the request form to show interest. Should you have any questions on this, please leave a comment below. With that, we have come to the end of another insightful video. If you haven't already, we all at Career Hairdo urge you to please subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay connected and never miss out on our latest content. Don't forget to turn on the bell notification icon to receive timely updates whenever we release a new video. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to continuing this journey together. Please share this video.